If you're a fan of history, minerals, or simply just amber, this story is going to blow your mind. Being unfurled in front of you is the Amber Room, a creation of simply unmatched beauty and grandeur that once graced the palace of Tsar Peter the Great in St Petersburg. Its origins can be traced back to the 18th century when it was crafted by German craftsmen Andreas Schluter and Gottfried Wolfram. The room was made entirely of amber panels, gold leaf and precious stones, and was said to be a true wonder of the world. But the true story of the Amber Room is not one of unbridled success and adoration. No, this tale is one of theft, mystery, even heartbreak. In 1941, as Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union during Operation Barbarossa, the Amber Room was carefully packed away and evacuated from the palace in an attempt to protect it from the ravages of war. But alas, it was not to be. The Nazis, in their pursuit of treasure and loot, discovered the room and took it for themselves, carting it off to Königsberg, which is in modern-day Kaliningrad, where it was displayed in a museum. And this is where the true mystery begins. The Amber Room was never seen again after the war. Some say it was destroyed in an air raid by the RAF, dropping thousands of pounds of incendiaries on Kaliningrad. Others that it was hidden away by the Nazis. But the truth of its fate remains unknown to this day. And for context, the contents of the Amber Room, when you account for inflation, is the equivalent of $500 million, with a B, not an M, billion US dollars worth of amber. Of course, a series of hobbyists have been searching for the Amber Room to this day, but those just that little bit more pessimistic have set about recreating the Amber Room, which is what the photograph you are seeing is actually of. No photograph of the original room remains. The true beauty and splendour of the original can never be replicated. It stands as a tragic reminder of the devastation of war and the greed of man. Perhaps one day the Amber Room will be rediscovered and the world will once again bask in its glorious radiance, but until then we can only imagine what might have been and mourn what has been lost. Given the sheer beauty being reminiscent of the words of F. Scott Fitzgerald, I've chosen to quote him. So we beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past, and the past of the Amber Room will always be mystery, shrouded in the mists of time. Let us know in the comments what you think might have happened to the Amber Room, or failing that, let us know what kinds of subjects you would like us to cover next.